Rainwater harvest is a pretty important part of growing a really nice garden. Gardens tend to do a lot better with rainwater or snowmelt water than they do with well water. So if you could collect rain off of a roof, it can be a big benefit to your garden. Here we have two hard plastic tanks that hold 800 liters each. This is off a fairly small building that's like 8 meters by 5 meters wide, and we can still fill these tanks if we get 2 centimeters of rain. So it doesn't take much to fill even big tanks like this. Lots of people tend to undersize their tanks or underestimate the amount of rain that could come off of a roof. When these tanks fill up, this overflow hose carries the water into this pipe here, which goes into an underground tank, and then we can store another 1,000 liters of water underground. You can see we have some fittings on some of the bottoms of the hoses. This is a quick attach fitting which hooks up to our pump, and then I can pump water out of these tanks and either into a tank that we can move around or into our compost tea brewer. I think we have a total of 17,000 liters of collection on the property on the various buildings, and we can fill all those tanks with 2 centimeters of rain. Here in Rocky Mountain House, we get some of the highest levels of rainfall of any place in Alberta, about 21 inches a year. So we have the potential to fill these tanks 21 times over during the summer growing season. You also want to pay attention to the size of your overflow coming out of the tanks. Once your tanks are full, if you're in a really large rainwater event, the tanks will be full and there won't be enough room for the overflow to come out and be disposed of safely, and the tanks can overflow and run down your basement foundation and potentially flood a basement. So sizing your overflow on your rainwater harvest is very important. For more, you can search out rainwater harvest courses that will specifically teach you how to size your collection and overflow for your area.